If you've ever edited video, you probably know that stock video clips can be really useful in a lot of different situations. There are, of course, different sites and services that do have great stock video footage for a fee, but in some cases those can cost hundreds of dollars per clip, and often your budget might be too limited for that. Hi, I'm Scott, and I'm an independent videographer and photographer living in Japan, and today I want to introduce you to a handful of different sites that you can get free stock footage from for your videos. So in the video description, I will put a link to a blog post with over 30 different links and information on each of those so you can have lots and lots more to look at. But today I want to just go over a handful of those in a little bit of detail to kind of give you an idea of what you're looking at. I'll quickly touch on each of their licensing systems, how well they're organized and how easy they are to use, and also what makes each of them special. So the first up is Videvo, and it's a service that has three types of licenses. The first being a royalty-free license, which has unlimited use of the clip without any fee or without having to give anybody credit. The second is a Videvo attribution license, which allows you to use the clip for free, but you have to give credit to the original author. And there's also a Creative Commons license where you have to attribute the original author in all of the productions, as well as any distribution channels where the clip is available to download. The site itself is a little overwhelming, but there are lots of tools to help you narrow down or to guide your search. There's really good quality footage, and I like the option that you can click to choose only the free footage because there are those different kinds of licenses here on this website. I like that you can hover over the thumbnail to see the video playthrough without actually having to click it, and the site does also have more than just videos. So next up is a service called Pexels. This is totally free. There's no need to sort through all the different licenses or usages like the previous site. And there is some level of previewing the video when you're hovering over the thumbnail. Overall, the site is simpler, but there are less filtering options, and the quality of the footage is okay. Not great, not bad, but it's free and it's simple. They do also have stock photos if that's something that you're looking for. Next up is Videezy. This site you do have to give credit for everything, which could be possibly annoying for commercial work, but it should be no problem for things like YouTube. There are some options marked Pro which are not free, but there are still lots of free clips to choose from as well. They do also have more than just videos in their network, but there is no preview until you go to the actual videos page. The quality of the videos is very nice, and the site is overall easy to navigate, filter, and search. Pixabay is a service which gives you free footage with no credit needed to be given, even in commercial use. And they do also, once again, have more than just videos. They do have previews when you mouse over the thumbnail for fast browsing, and it's easy to search with some filters available to narrow down that search. Maas White is a step in a different direction with far fewer videos than the other services, and the website itself is not really search friendly, but it is nice to browse through when you're not looking for anything in particular, and the videos are very beautiful. There's also not much information here about the clips, such as their length or frame rates or even resolution. Cover is interesting since all the videos are specially formatted to be used as web page backgrounds, but of course they're not limited to that use. As such, there's no information about things like resolution. They do have a consistent upload of 7 new videos per week, and there's no credit needed to be given even when used in commercial work. It's easy to search or browse by category, but there are no filters to narrow those searches, and there's also no preview when you hover over the video, but you can see it in its own pop-up window without having to go over to a completely separate page. Cute stock footage seems to have a lot more elements like light leaks, overlays, and abstract designs than pure video. There's not so much information about resolution or frame rate, and also not a whole lot about the licenses, but you should be able to use this for personal and commercial use. They do seem to hope that you give credit and or a link to their website, but it's unclear if that's necessary or not. The site itself is reasonably easy to browse, but there's no preview when you hover over the thumbnails. Ignite Motion is another service that gives videos, especially for website or video backgrounds. Of course, you can use them for commercial or personal use, and one of their filters is to sort by price, but it seems that all of the footage is free, so I'm not really sure how this works. Once again, we don't have a hover preview here, but the site is very simple. There are limited search filters, but enough categories to find what you're looking for. Beachfront BRoll is all free, and it has an interesting blog style with a little backstory and background info depending on which clip you're looking at. The previews all seem to be hosted on YouTube, and you have to right-click to download. You can search by category only, but overall it is a very interesting service, and it's all free. So once again, I will have a link down in the video description to a blog post where all of these and a lot more services are listed with information on each of those services. But hopefully today's video could give you some idea of what you're working with and some introduction into a handful of those services. If you like this content and you want to see more, please don't forget to subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching.